Give it up for your next performer, Lisa Sears!
Like she said, my name is Lisa Sears, and I'm no relation to this store. You can tell by the clothing. They're not from Sears. You can also tell by the clothing that I probably think Dickie is Iggy. Well, stereotypes are that way for a reason. Right? I don't like yours though either. You probably like that one. But so I'm sure you guys are well aware this month is Breast Cancer Month. Do we have any survivors here? Yes? How long? 11 years? Give her a round of applause. Congrats. So, since it is Breast Cancer Month, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my breast cancer journey. So I had a little case of breast cancer a few years ago, and I say little because, well, can't even tell I don't have them anymore. Not much difference in size. Somebody said, "Oh, did you have them removed?" I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." I know they were small, but come on. But when everybody finds out that I have breast cancer, and I'm sure you've heard this too, they're like, "I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Why did you give it to me?" I know you can catch the gay, but I didn't know you could catch the cancer. I hope they find a cure for that soon. Jeez, I mean, you're supposed to pray us away or shock us. I don't know, but. So, when I went through chemo, everybody's like, thinking of all the negatives when they're thinking, "Oh, I'm sorry." Well, think about the positives. I saved a lot of time and money when I was in chemo. Money because I didn't have to buy hair products. Time because I didn't have to shave anything. Before I started chemo, though, I had to go to this thing called Chemo Teach. And I was in a closed off room, good thing they closed the door, and they ended up giving me the furthest back chemo room too. I don't know why. But this chemo teach, she shut the door, and it was a nurse, it was me and my girlfriend at the time, and we'll just call her by her real name. Her name's Twat Waffle. So she was sitting there too, but whatever. And the nurse is like, "Okay, there's foods that you can't eat during chemo because you can't wash them, like lettuce and stuff like that. But you might find things like chocolate tastes good still, and a lot of other things won't." I'm like, "Okay, I like chocolate. I'm a fat girl." She said, "Do you have any animals?" And I said, "Yeah, I have dogs." And she said, "Okay, you've got to make sure they don't lick you for 48 hours after you get chemo treatment." And I'm like, "Okay, I can try that." Because they can get sick. And I'm like, "Okay." And she goes, "Or anybody." And I'm like, "Why would somebody lick me?" Touche. Okay. So we won't be having sex for a while. At least 2 days every 3 weeks. But, so it's been an interesting journey, and I wouldn't trade it. Actually, my hero just got diagnosed just recently, and when I was gonna have to shave my head, she came over and her son came over, and they said, "We're gonna do it with you." I'm like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah." So pretty soon I may be bald again, because she's going through her journey, and I thought, well, you know what? Might as well shave it off with her. Again, I can save on hair products, and this is not cheap. Jesus, he was talking about the shampoo, the purple conditioner. Yeah, I have pink shampoo. Besides, I have to get it done every month and a half because this stuff doesn't stay. I was hoping it would grow back in like that after chemo, but it didn't. I used to be a ginger, and it came in real dark and pink. Or not pink, I guess. I mean, I have to do that. But So there's a couple things along with breast cancer and stuff like that. Girly cancer comes along with breast cancer sometimes. So I had to go to the girly doctor, the gyno, and get checked out. And I walked into this room with her, and she was like playing with this wand, and she put a condom on it. And I'm like, how am I supposed to wear that? It doesn't have straps. I quickly found out why, because I think I lost my virginity that day. I asked her if I owed her dinner, and she said, well, I think I owe you dinner. So we have a date next week to get some fish tacos.